Hello guys, what's up? It's your boy Azo and welcome back to this channel. It's a real pleasure to be back again with this new video, and this time, well, we'll do things a bit differently. That's because instead of the reviews of the gameplays that we have previously done in the other videos about, you know, the Valkyries and other major bosses, well, in this video we'll focus on the top 10 finishers in God of War. What I basically mean by a finisher is, you know, Kratos finishing off enemies, killing them in a gruesome way, whether it be, say, for example, in the gameplay, as in, you know, a regular fighting scene, or like a cinematic ending against major bosses, such as the Dragon or Balder. Basically, all that cool stuff that sort of makes God of War one of a kind. All that's you know, brutality from Kratos, not just from Kratos, also like some special scenes that you would eventually see like in the entire game. That's kind of what I'm talking about. And please note that this is just my personal opinion after finishing the game on several occasions, and I'm pretty sure that I've, you know, come across a lot of cool stuff, and this is just me sharing my experience, which I think all these videos are about. So yeah, feel free to comment down in the comment section and let me know what you think about you know, these top 10. And by the way, if you haven't checked like the other videos that I've made, feel free also to take a look at them. We've covered some pretty awesome fights in a pretty different way, I would say. So check them out. Yeah, and without further ado, let's get right onto this one. Come on. Starting off at number 10, we have the Executioner's Cleave kills, which are basically the kills that you get right after performing the Executioner's Cleave, which is like a move that you can get in the menu in your skill tree. You can just purchase the thing as soon as you get enough experience points from, you know, the fights. And yeah, basically this Executioner's Cleave, I would say it's like one of the strongest attacks that you have like in your arsenal, you know, with the Leviathan axe, because not only does it deal a lot of damage, but if you do it at the right time, say for example when an enemy is about to die, it gives you like those particular endings, you know, decapitating an enemy, splitting them, their heads in two, or cutting them in half. All those gruesome kills from Kratos. So yeah, let's take a look at them.
Whoa! We did it!
Stopping at number 9, we have Skinning the Werewolf. Well, for this particular kill, I've spent quite some time, you know, thinking about how to describe it, trying to figure out what would be like the best way to put it. And I think Skinning the Werewolf would be a somewhat accurate description of what Kratos is doing to them. I mean, it's just ridiculous, you know, ridiculously wicked how Kratos just opens out their mouth and you know, literally draws it down to their abdomen. That's just typical Kratos for you. Just take a look at it.
So next up at number 8 we have the Ogre Jaw Drop Syndrome. Well, I've had quite a bit of fun trying to come up with the name of this because that's literally what is happening to all these ogres, right? They get their jaws dropped down to the ground, and yeah, it's the story of all those ogres that have basically lost their jaws to Kratos' Leviathan axe. And what is particularly interesting about this finish is that before you're able to perform it, you even get to ride the ogre, so to speak, so that you can, you know, deal some damage to the other enemies that are around. And Kratos, instead of just giving the ogre like a mercy kill, nah, he's not going to do that. He's just going to instead, you know, break the jaw of the ogre, and yeah, in a brutal way. And that's just typical Kratos for you again. Once again, that's just what he does. And yeah, take a look and appreciate the craft.
Ready yourself.
The next finisher on our list is the Headless Trolls. But I don't know about you guys, but me, I've never gotten tired of, you know, seeing this animation over and over again as I progress through the game, you know, killing those trolls, because it's just so satisfying to see Kratos using, you know, the stone that these trolls use against them to literally smash their heads down to the ground. I mean, this is just one of the most brutal finishes that you would see in the game, but we're putting it at the number 7 spot because we still have, I think, some other pretty dope ones that are on the way. But yeah, for now, enjoy this one. Stopping at number 6, we have Matugra Helson the Heartless. Well, the reason behind the choice of this particular name, for those who are familiar with you know, the series Vikings, you have all those legendary characters, you know, Ragnar Lothbrok, Ivar the Boneless. It just kind of reminded me that this game is, after all, after the Norse mythology, right? So why not giving this particular finisher a name that sort of resembles one of those you know, Viking characters. So yeah, I went with Matugra Helson, and the reason why this one made it, you know, higher in the list than the previous like finisher that you have seen with the other trolls is that this one is pretty different, right? The ending that you would expect with any other troll is different, because instead of crushing their heads, this one you end up using your blades of chaos to sort of, you know, kill the enemy and end up taking its heart. Thus the name Heartless. Yeah, that's basically the story behind the name. But yeah, this is also pretty brutal, I would say. Just take a look.
Now the heart, brother. You'll have to get your hands dirty.
I have the heart. I need nothing more.
You're set. Better not to linger here, though, eh?
Kratos. Zeus.
Zeus?
My father.
Your father was Zeus? Well, that explains a lot.
What is that place?
Never go there. Understand?
How is he here? That is not possible.
It's just an illusion. Hell's no...
Halfway there, at number 5, we have Wings Clipped's Imminent Fall. Well, it doesn't take too much reflection, I think, to figure out that we are talking about the Valkyries, because they are the ones that basically fly. You know, they have got wings, and the reason why they even made it to this list is not necessarily because of the animation, but rather, you know, the hard work that it takes to get to that finisher. And that's what makes the thing even more enjoyable and one of the best of the game. So yeah, let's get into it.
A Valkyrie? Imprisoned? She actually did it.
A Valkyrie? But I thought they were just spirits.
Take caution, lads. A Valkyrie in the flesh. I can't think of a more formidable opponent.
She does not attack.
Does she even know we're here?
Thank you, friends. You have saved the Valkyries.
Sigrun, how did this happen?
Mimir, is that you? You have been freed, but...
Freedom comes at a price, milady.
You speak truly. Countless winters we serve the All-Father. But only through his union to the Queen did we ever taste some measure of freedom.
But aren't you the queen?
There has only been one Queen of the Valkyries, the goddess Freya. When Odin severed her wings, I served in her absence, but it wasn't enough for the All-Father. He used an archaic piece of magic, corrupting my sisters. I tried to contain the damage by imprisoning them in places where they could cause no harm, but soon I lost myself as well.
Sigrun, I'm sorry for being so worthless. I could have done something, or tried at the very least. What will you do now?
I must reunite with my sisters. Together we can restore balance to the realms. You have the eternal blessings of the Valkyries.
Well, we did it, I suppose.
You don't sound very happy about it.
It's difficult to be happy about anything when you're a reanimated head. I'm grateful we were able to set the Valkyries free. But so much of this could have been avoided, if only...
You said it yourself, Ed. It does not matter anymore. The past.
Our top 4 of this list is Jormungandr versus Thamur, aka the War Serpent versus the Stone Mason or the Frost Giant. Well, this one is pretty different from all the other finishers that you'd see like in this list, because instead of having Kratos perform them, or should I say perform it, you'd see giants going toe to toe at each other. I mean, it's not always that you get to see this kind of cinematics, right? Yeah, so hopefully in the upcoming God of War Ragnarok you get to see more giants, you know, fight each other, and yeah, it'll make a pretty good, you know, cinematic experience. But for now, let's focus on this particular one. Let's take a look.
Look! I have an idea! Boom!
Well done, boy.
Now business is about to get serious. At top 3 we have the face split of the Son of Thor. Well, it's pretty funny how, you know, most of the kills that Kratos performs, whether it be, you know, on major bosses or even small enemies, are, you know, performed with the Leviathan axe mostly. That's what I've, you know, noticed throughout the game, throughout the entire game. Maybe this is a way for, you know, the game directors, Cory Barlog, as well as the team, the God of War team, to sort of showcase the extent of, you know, the power of this weapon, this new weapon, this new entry that I think in the whole God of War series didn't have any weapon that has got these sort of abilities, right? So yeah, maybe this is just a way for them to show us how capable of a weapon this is, because man, I think Magni can surely testify about that, because man, he took the Leviathan axe right in the middle of his face, and hey, it's not often that you get to see a god, you know, getting killed in this fashion. I mean, even the gods from the Greek pantheon didn't, you know, experience this kind of kills, but here we are in the Norse mythology, killing gods in this particular way. So this makes for a pretty good, I think, top 3, and yeah, let's get into this.
Well, that must have been some war to play with the likes of him.
I'll kill you!
Fire! Throw yourself!
How did you? You have no idea. You son of a bitch!
No! Get this gun! I'll rip your head off!
Sickness. Fever has returned.
No! It hasn't.
Roy,
The coffin, the blood. The boy's sick, he needs Freya.
No!
steady.
I'll be alright.
There you go, lad.
I'm fine, see?
And of course, I couldn't have finished this top 10 without mentioning the dragon skill, right? So that's why at top 2 we have Dragon's Neck Blown. Well, this one was special, really, because it's one of those rare chances we get to experience the coolness of Kratos, you know? Because he just stood there waiting for the dragon to drop down, all cool like, and this is really one of those moments that sort of make you feel like you're playing God of War, you know. I don't know about you guys, but this is one of my favorite kills in the entire game. So let's just take a quick look at it before hopping on the #1 spot.
Wow, we actually did it. And you!
But nobody's killed a dragon.
And finally, our #1 spot goes, of course, to Kratos and Atreus versus Balder. Well, this one is not a finisher per se, but rather a collection of cinematics in which we can clearly appreciate, you know, how far Kratos and Atreus have come in terms of, you know, teamwork as a duo, as you know, a father and a son, and a journey trying to you know, do things together. On one hand, the father trying to teach the son the ways of the God, and on the other hand, the son teaching the father how to be a father, you know, basically. So this is pretty touching, and it's not necessarily because, you know, Kratos was that brutal against Balder that, you know, makes this one special, but rather the emotional tie to the thing, you know, a father and the son doing things together. And this is particularly seen you know, in the last fight against Balder, which I believe is you know, worth watching. So yeah, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the cinematics.
I said stop!
You might want to turn away, boy. This won't be pretty.
I won't let you hurt him!
No, boy.
Fine.
Stop! No! Atreus! You're bleeding. Breathe, boy. Breathe!
Not my blood.
What is that? I can feel this. I can feel everything.
He's vulnerable now?
Atreus! Atreus!
I'm up here! I'm okay!
I'm doing wonderful. I've never felt so alive.
Stop there!
Both of you, you've done what even the All-Father himself could not. I've never felt more alive! Ironic, isn't it? What? Why won't you die? Come on! Do it! Do it!
Stop. Please.
He's beaten, Father. Not a threat.
You will not come for us again. You will not touch her.
I don't need your protection.
What? No, Father!
I love you.
Why do you even care? You could have walked away.
The Cygolians here must be better than this.
No, my boy! My dear sweet boy!
Freya. He chose this.
I will rain down every agony, every violation imaginable upon you. I will parade your cold body from every corner of every realm and feed your soul to the vilest filth in hell. That is my promise.
So yeah guys, that's about it for this top 10 finishers of God of War. Thanks for watching, and if you've enjoyed the video, don't hesitate to hit that like button, and also consider subscribing, because we have you know, other videos similar to this on this channel, which by the way you can feel free to go and check. Yeah, tell me in the comment section what were your favorite parts, if you agree with this top 10, and in case you don't, well, let me know as well what is your personal top 10 if you have played the game, and in case you haven't, well, I would advise you as well to play. It's a pretty amazing game. Now that we're waiting for, you know, Ragnarok coming, I think it would be pretty good for somebody who hasn't played it to give it a go, so that like when Ragnarok comes out, you'll be, you know, in phase with what is going on. So yeah, once again, thank you for watching. See you next time. Your boy Azo signing out. Peace.